So, very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, sir. What about you?
I'm also good. Could you hand me your resume? So, while I go through your resume, could you introduce yourself if you don't mind?
Yes. I truly believe in a quote that growth begins when you are out of your comfort zone, and this is the motive of my life. Greetings and salutations, respected sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My name is Vanshika Jain, and I am an undergraduate student currently pursuing BA Honors Psychology from University of Delhi, School of Open Learning. And I have completed my schooling from Queen Mary School, T. Hazari, Delhi, 54. And I have my interest lies in understanding human behavior and cognition, also in understanding the employees' well-being, especially at the workplace areas. Also, I would like to mention that I have recently completed an internship in which I have worked on various projects like social media and suicide preventions, first responders, and many others. And beside from my academics, I have completed my two courses. That is, first is personality development and communication skills that I have completed with wabstalk, and the second one is international leaderships and educational behavior that I have completed through an app that is Coursera, and it is an 12 hours of course. And I am very fond of learning through different environments. So yeah, that's all about me.
All right. So, what got you excited about psychology?
As I love to help people. I love to help their mental well-being. As we know that in today's era, most of the youth is dealing with mental disorders, depressions, anxiety, and I love to use my skills, my knowledge as to help them to cope up with the strategies, cope up with their problems. So in this way, it motivates me to help others. It motivates me to make their life more enriching. So that drives me in going with the workplace areas.
So, have you helped anybody so far?
Not yet, but as an intern, I have helped. I have interned there. I have learned how to help others, like in various aspects. I would say in when an individual have a thought of suicides, I have learned how to help them, and I have interned with that. I have made some projects based on these areas.
Do you have any prior internship experiences? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do have. The program is name is Psyche Explorer Internship Program, and it is with the Heart It Out platform. I did a 30 days internship where I got a certified intern, and in this I have mentioned I have completed a training under first responder as well.
I see. So, what do you intend to do with this psychology degree and experience professionally?
Like I would say I want to make it I want to make it as my passion. I briefly explained below that it's my passion to help others. I love to help them, love to make them mentally free. So in this way, I can also gain my skills as well while communicating with others, while showing them some leadership skills, and taking it as a teamwork and helping individuals at the organizations.
I see. So, imagine I had some bad experience recently and I'm traumatized. How will you help me recover?
So could you get me the situation through which you have dealt with?
I was driving my car and I was taking a right turn. It was still my green. Somebody rammed into my car from the right. I had near death experience.
So in this situation, I would suggest you to first calm down, have a water, and take a deep breath. Then I will ask you to recall the situation, and ask you to recall whose mistake it was, and it was if a mistake of that person. So I will advise you to kindly ignore, because there are many people in the world with different opinions, with different ways of living,
But I'm
and
angry because he rammed into my car, caused me loss worth lakhs, and he didn't even bother to check if I was alright. It was a hit and run case. How can I just forget?
I will calm you down first, and I will ask you to, if it's a mistake of him, as if it is a
Obviously, it was
mistake.
my green and I was turning right while I was allowed by the traffic.
Okay, so as we know that forgiving things is a life's mottos, and we should forgive people. Everyone is a human being, and human being deals with some mistakes. So we should forget them. So I will really suggest you to forgive that person and focus on the things that are happening now, not to. Not to think over about that situation. It is just a phase of your life, and if you have to move on from that.
But I'm unable to move on.
So I will ask you to divert your mind, as I will ask you to suggest. I will suggest you to go with some your favorite hobbies, to go and explore. If you like to swim, you can go for swimming classes so that you can distract your mind. In this way, you will be able to forgive that situation or that man very easily.
So you're saying I should engage in some physical activity.
Yes, you should, because physical activities also releases some hormones in us, and that are really helpful for us.
But unfortunately, I am so traumatized, I find it difficult to even get off my bed. Some days I just don't feel like waking up.
I will first explain you the things, like it's a phase. Everyone deal with this. It's not like you have to overthink about this. It's a regular phase. In this world, there are many people who deal with regular such activities. So taking this a small thing as a traumatized situation is not a great idea. I will help you with some therapies, and I will suggest you to engage in activities that are more fun, more lovable, and so that you can balance your emotions with anger to some other emotions.
How do I balance my emotions? Because I feel anger. I want to punch that guy in the face, but I don't know who he is.
So I will ask you to remove your anger through anger. If you are feeling anger, if you have emotion of anger, so I will suggest you to take a paper and crush it, and reduce all your anger through that paper ball. And if you still do not find that that you have not dealt with your emotion, then I will ask you to like indulge in some activities that are disruptive, but that can remove your emotion but not harm others.
Okay. So your name is Vanshika Jain.
Yes, sir.
I see. Could you explain me something about Jainism?
Yeah, it is a very, I would say, in India, it is a minority caste, where in India it is like very few peoples are under the Jainism, and Jainism is known for peace. The god of this symbolized peace and harmony. We follow the path of non-violence, and here Jainism people always prefer having vegetarians. They do not even have a ground level foods, or they avoid such type of things. And in believing non-violence, we do not only believe with not having quarrels with humans, but also with the animals. We show very harm towards the towards others, even it counts as a single and a small insect. So in this way, Jainism is known for its beauty of peace.
I see. So what are different sects in Jainism and how are they different?
Um, with other religions,
Sects in Jainism.
like for example, sir, could you please?
I've heard there are Shwetambars, there are Digambars.
Yes, there are two types of. One is Shwetambar and one is Digambar. I personally belong to Shwetambar Jainism. And in Shwetambar, the individual go with a place that is called as Sthanak, and there
Sthanak.
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 Yes.
Okay.
There they go, and we have different individuals who take the Diksha, and they were set over there, and we used to worship them. And in Digambar, when they went to a temple and they worship of a scenery that is of a lord of Jainism.
And who is the Lord of Jainism?
and that is I just forgot. I'm a little nervous because yeah.
Take a deep breath, calm down.
That is Mahavir Swamiji.
Mahavir Swamiji.
Yes.
Mahavir Jain.
Mahavir
Swamiji.
Jain.
Right. So, do you think your roots of Jainism have something to do with your choice of career?
I would say yes, because in my Jainism also I am supporting peace, harmony, and non-violence, and in my career as well. With my passion, I am creating peace in the mental well-being, in the cognition of human beings. So, in this way, I would connect my passion and my religion together.
All right. And tell me a little about your family. It doesn't say anything about your family.
Yes, I belong to a nuclear family, and I have my mother, my father. My father's name is Mr. Virendra Jain, and my father is a businessman, retailing in Levins, and my mother has her own business in which she has a yoga center where she promotes yoga activities, and I have a younger brother who is currently in his 12th standard. So yeah, that's
Okay, this is your family. So why didn't you join your father's profession or your mother's profession?
I truly appreciate and I truly respect my mother's and my father's profession, but my interest is to help people by helping them mentally and both physically. So I promote to go in my line because I am a little emotionally intelligent person. So I prefer to spread my skills and my knowledge in this line only.
I see. So why industrial psychology?
Because I have as for now I have read many I have a huge and rich knowledge in the field of psychology, and after knowing about different fields in different areas of psychology, I had a huge interest in working at the workplaces, because there I will have to deal with multiple tasks, that is to select the employees or to work on their mental well-being, to go with several areas, like to give the best performance of the company. So in this area, in this way, I will be able to challenge myself more, and I will be able to go beyond my comfort zone. And as I already mentioned before, that I believe in going beyond my comfort zone.
All right. So why do you think divorce rate is on the rise in our country? And how do you think you can contribute to overcome this?
Okay, so in increasing of divorce cases, I believe both the genders have a equal equal contribution on this, because when we talk about the females, yes, females are somewhere misusing their powers, but the opportunities they are getting through governments. But at the same time, I will say the men, because we can also see here the rape cases increasing of that is due to men. So I would say the trust issues, the ethical issues between the men and the women's thinking is the reason for increasing divorce cases.
Ethical issues between men and women.
Yes.
So how do you think we can save a dying marriage?
First, I would say I will have a counseling of that couple who is dealing with this situation, and I will understand the roots and the causes of that, why this area has led to such a big problem. So I will consider all the areas. After that, I will reach to a conclusion why it is happening. If, for example, if a divorce case is due to untrust, if both the partners do not trust each other, so I will suggest them to at least give them a chance, so that you can save your relationship, not just to simply give up on your relationship, because I believe that relationship is something on which you rely your whole life.
Okay, it's not very clear. Let's do a role play and see how you actually do it. So let's say I have an imaginary wife sitting here with me, and I'm married to her, and you are the marriage counselor, aka psychologist. So, say we don't have anything left to say to each other, and we cannot bear the company of each other. While we want to remain married, but when we sit together, there is some awkward silence, and we feel as if we are strangers to each other. You get me? In my company, she feels alone, and in her company, I feel alone. We still want to save our marriage, but we don't see any reason, and we feel suffocated around each other, right? So these are our general complaints, which are, I guess, in almost all the marriages that are on the verge of wreckage.
Yes.
How will you save one?
First, I will love to.
Don't tell me what you'll do, just do it. Let's assume a role play. Here I am, here is my imaginary wife. I have created a situation. Now help us out.
For helping, I need to get to observe more and more.
Go ahead.
To go in a deep why you both are feeling very suffocated. What are the reasons you both are not liking the company of each others? Then
Ask
only.
me.
So, could you please tell me what are the reasons that you are feeling very much suffocated and you do not like the company of your partner?
Initially, everything was good, but now I feel we have sort of, diverted into opposite directions. If I like something, she doesn't like. If she likes something, I do not like. And we find it very difficult to find a common ground. And eventually, if we plan something, we are not able to materialize that plan.
Okay, so I would suggest that you both need to understand the likes and dislikes of each other. One thing is clear, that you cannot get everything in your life according to you. So you sometimes have to work according to your partner as well. If you are looking that your partner is not liking something, then you can sometimes go with their favorite things. Either just prioritize yourself, because in a relationship, both partners likes and dislike matters. There is nothing to play with a single rule. You both have to work as a team. So favoring and promoting each other's likes and dislikes can be a solution for this problem.
I see. But the problematic thing is, she tries to, choose things for me. Why would she invade my personal space? If I want to dress up in certain way, why does she stop me?
Okay, in this case, if I ask her, she likes. If I will say to her that he also have a personal life, so do not interfere in every aspect. She also have to think about yourself. If you are not liking something, so she has to understand that situation.
Like with my suit, I'm wearing this print tie. She said with checks you should wear plain. But I don't like plain. I don't want my life to be plain.
So
And then she got upset.
So these small fights are the beauty of a relationship. So
Now they're suffocating.
It's not like traumatizing situations. You can keep your point in front of her, a very polite manner, that it's my wish to wear that tie. I am comfortable more and I like this tie very much. In this way,
I said very politely, I like prints. And she said, no, you should wear plain because that will go better. And then I said, I want to wear prints. And then she threw the tie and she said, do whatever the hell you want. What is this?
In this way, I will try to explain her. I will try to communicate with her that you need to understand, if he want to wear this tie, let him do that, because he also have a life, and if his likes and dislikes matters.
I see. And one day she wanted to wear short clothes to a family function. I said, no, you should not be doing that because we'll be judged. She said, to hell with the world. What is this?
I need to have a proper conversation with your partner that will help you to resolve the conflicts between you both. In this way, you can have a look of your relationship again.
How is short clothes empowerment and freedom?
Everyone has a different perspective of life, of living the way they want to. When we go with the Western culture, they promote short dresses. When we go with the traditional culture, we promote saris. Here the difference comes. It's not about the short dresses or long dresses. It's about the mentality an individual carries.
In a family function, what do you think is the likely wear?
As I already mentioned, that everyone has a different perspective. When we go with the Western culture, there in
Family
parties.
function means there will be elderly, there will be boomers.
Yes, I truly agree with that. But somewhere I am saying that in Western culture, when we go for a family function, they always they prefer wearing short dresses. But at the same time in India,
What if I go to her family function wearing shorts and sandals?
if she is not if she do not have any problem in that, then there is no problem with going with such outfits.
What if her family members have a problem when she doesn't?
As I mentioned that there is a area where everyone's opinion clashes. So we have to think about our
This
environment
is what's
as
happening,
well.
you know. It seems that she just doesn't give a damn about my reputation in my family. And so I have also started feeling similar. I've also started retaliating, and now we abhor each other. I don't know how to deal with this relationship. Help me out.
Okay, so I need to have a personal counseling with both. I cannot just sit together and give you counselings. For this, I need a personal sessions to explain your opinions and to explain her opinions. In this way, I will be able to more clarify your problems.
Okay, her first or me first?
You first.
Okay, so are we going to a different room, or are you going to ask her to sit outside?
Can you please sit outside?
Okay, she has gone outside. Now help me out.
Okay, so as you need to understand this, that there are many, you are living in India, and India is known for the society, and you have to work somewhere with the society. Your opinions and society opinions will definitely clash, but you have to come up with the solution rather of giving it up. So I would really suggest you to first remove the option of give up from your mind and give it another chance by somewhere compromising your likes if she is not understanding. So I believe that in a relationship, it's not just about 50-50. It's about sometimes you have to be 80 and she is 20, and it's the area also comes where she has to be 80 and you have to be 20. So in
you're
this
saying
way,
we should be flexible in a relationship.
yes, you
But
should be.
she just behaves in a stubborn manner.
Yes, but for some time I will ask you to ignore the situation and work on the areas that are positive. In this way, when she will get to observe that you are promoting and you are preferring her dislikes, her likes and dislikes, then she will definitely bring more energy into this relationship, and she will definitely like you and will able to give you another chance to this relationship.
All right. So what do you think could be the right words to convince her to listen to me?
First, to say sorry to each other. This is the first word I will suggest you.
Apologize for no apparent mistake.
Sometimes you have to, because here the egos do not come. Mistakes, when you say sorry, when you apologize for something, you cannot be a small man. You have to be a very humble, show a very humbleness in front of your partner so that your partner and your thoughts align. So in this way, I would say sorry, or sorry is a perfect word to start a communication.
Okay,
And then further what she talks, listen to her. If she is disagreeing with something and not agreeing with that situation, try to solve them, try to be with that thought, and I will ask her, I will communicate with her, she will definitely understand.
all right. So start your conversation with an apology and listen to what she says.
Yes.
And can I expect her to listen to me as well?
Yes, definitely. As I will counsel her, I will try to explain her as well. She will.
All right. Okay, that sounds fair. Now, about a year ago, I visited an orphanage. There, they had rescued some kids. One particular case I would like to discuss with you. So there was this kid, must be around 5 or 6, and he was into bondage labor. I mean, he was kept inside a factory locked up, chained, and he had to make those factory products only. So he was, I would say, a classical case of abusive child labor.
Yes.
And he couldn't make eye contact, he couldn't talk, he had burn marks on his body, various burn marks on his body, and he was completely traumatized.
Okay.
How to deal with that kind of a child?
In this way, first I need to understand how he is communicating, if he is responding in front of me or not. If
Man,
he
just
is
nods.
not, then I believe that he need a treatment with a psychiatrist. And I am a psychologist. I can provide therapies. I cannot provide medications. So in this way, I think he needs a. If he do not respond to my questions or to my things, then he really needs to communicate with a psychiatrist.
No, he was giving me a nod, yes, no, but he wasn't really able to find the right words to talk to me.
Yes.
That's probably because his confidence level was broken due to extreme physical, maybe verbal abuse.
Yes, in this way, the work is of the psychiatrist. When we go with the psychiatrist, they provide us with the certain medications. With those certain medication, our mentality, our mind gets little relaxed. Then only I will be able to provide with the therapies. If he will not respond to me, if he will not communicate, even not a single signal, how it's not, then it won't be counted in my work. That's a different line.
I see. And how to deal with the elderly who are disappointed in their children?
May I get to know the reason?
Let's say the children do not love and care for them as much as they should. So they're upset.
I want
How to
to
counsel them? What kind of therapy to offer them?
Okay, for this I would say that to engaging them in their favorable hobbies is the best solution, because you cannot change the mentality, the mindset, and the point of views of others. If the children are betraying their parents, then their parents should be kept in an orphanage. If their parents are upset and if there is a chance of not meeting with their parents, I can simply go with with the children, and I can give them counseling that they should take care of the parents. But if after that also their opinion doesn't change, I will ask the elderlies to be at a place where they can work on their lives, rather than just be at the backside of their children. So in this way, I will suggest the elderlies to go with their favorite hobbies to divert their mind from the situation. If the children are literally betraying their parents.
All right. So coming back to your internship experience, what exactly did you experience in 30 days internship?
It was in 30 days internship, and it was a fixed schedule where there are 4 to 5 classes a week, and every class is of a different subject. As I mentioned, the first class is for the social media, where I have learned how to operate social media. Like they have made me to create a channel of related to psychology and post different contents over there, like a reel, a carousels, and a different post related to psychology contents to post on that social media. Then coming with the another class, that is the first responder training class. In that they taught me what are the first responders, and how a person goes to a first responder, and who are the first responders. In this, I was taught that the person with the client who goes to, for example, a parent or a teacher, it can be anyone who gave a counseling to the person who is mentally disturbed, is the first responder. So I have learned various aspects of first responder in that.
Let's discuss suicide prevention and first response. So imagine somebody suicidal let's say somebody made a suicide attempt and their parents decide to, have them counseled by some psychologist. So, say that person comes in front of you. How would you deal?
Okay, so if he or she has already attempted a suicidal case, then first I will take her, I will schedule a proper structure for a counseling. In this, I will come up with two counseling sessions plus two therapy sessions and one with outgoing session where I will take her outside and have fun, engage him or her in a very engaging activities, fun-loving activities. In this way, I will make him to learn the purpose of his life.
No, but how will you help him overcome his suicidal tendencies?
Through the therapies, that is cognitive behavioral therapies. These therapies are used to also many assessments. These therapies and assessments are used to.
Can you perform that therapy on me?
It's not like that. I need to have a set of some assessments. Then only I will be able to do that.
Let's do it.
I do not have that assessments right now.
You don't have that assessment test right now?
Yes, that I need a proper module for that, and on that module we have a certain questions. Then we
it's some
ask
sort of a psychometric test.
Yes, it's like
I see. All right, sounds fair. So if, let's say, we decide to work with you, how much remuneration will you expect out of us?
So for now, I believe that I am totally agree. I am totally acceptable with the standards of your company, as I trust your company, and I am ready to discuss my salary that aligns with the role of responsibilities and the remuneration that is acceptable for you.
Let's just hear a number.
20,000.
All right. Okay. 20,000 seems fair. When can you start?
For now, that I just mentioned that I have various courses that I have completed. So I need some time to recover from all those hectic work areas. I am ready to work from next month, and I will give my best for this company, as I'll be back with a strong and powerful mindset.
So you need 1 month to finish all those courses.
It's already half month which has been gone. I just need 10 to 15 days for that.
You are saying from first week of April you will be available to join.
Yes.
So why didn't you apply for interview then? Because our advertisement clearly says urgent hiring.
Okay. So I also need a job right now, as I am elder of my family. So my families are dealing with some certain amount of some certain situations. So I also need a job, but if I work.
Situations means financial trouble?
No, it's not financial troubles, but it is like my family has dealt with some sort of losing their loved ones. So it's a very emotional instability. So with that negativity, I cannot join the company. I need to relax my mind at that time. And after this, when I'll be more stronger through my mindset, I'll be joining the company.
So currently, because of loss in your family, you are feeling emotionally vulnerable.
No, I am not feeling emotionally vulnerable. My family is dealing with this issue. So I need some time to give them and help them to boost their confidence and their mentality.
First of all, I'm sorry about your loss. Second of all, you just gave two reasons. Which one of them is genuine now? Or are there both the reasons? Firstly, you said you had ongoing courses, and now you're saying your family has some emotional vulnerabilities through which you are helping them out.
I do not have any ongoing courses. I said that I have recently completed some courses. So it's been a hectic days, few days back. So I need some time to relax myself, and from those hectic days and with the emotional stability, I am saying about my family, that my family is dealing with some emotional stabilities.
So these are two issues happening simultaneously.
Yes.
And you can join from first week of April, yes?
Yes.
I see. All right. And where do you see yourself, say, 10 years down the line?
As after 10 years, I see myself to be highly skilled and highly knowledgeable person, so that I can provide more and more opportunities and creative opportunities in the organization, and would definitely request to be at the manager place at the company. And in this way, I will be able to showcase my skills in an effective way for the organization.
So, what is the connection between being a psychologist and being a manager? Aren't these two different fields altogether?
IO Psychologist is all about HR management, how you manage your organization. So, this management area also includes in IO Psychology, where you recruit, where you select the employees. So, that is the work of a manager, and how you manage the work area. That is what all counts under the IO Psychology.
Your resume says that you wish to join as industrial and organizational psychologist. How is this work going to be conducive with the work of a manager?
IO Psychologist is a high work of a manager, where IO psychologists work in the development and the management of a company.
Okay, let's just understand the fundamentals here. All right, the job of a psychologist is to deal with minds, manage the minds and emotions of people. The job of a manager is to handle business, manage business. Aren't these two different fundamentals? How can you mishmash both of them?
The work of a psychologist is to work with the mental well-being of employees, but the work of a IO psychologist is to improve the performance of the company. So I am interested in improving the performance of the company, whether it comes in selections or managing the workplace and everything, providing employees and the organization a very comfortable and a very safe place. So in this managing the sector, managing different sector, managing the organization, it is the work of an IO psychologist.
I see. And how do you think your contribution will help us in making more sales, growing our business?
Okay. So in this way, I will say that I possess some skills that I have already mentioned, like communication skills. I have done a brief course about that, and through I have developed a very strong communication skills. And with communicating, I can assure you to build a sales and marketing or sales areas of the company.
All right. Okay, sounds fair. So shall we close the interview?
Yes.
All right. The next phase of our interview is going to be evaluations, the areas where I think you must work on and improve upon. We'll go one by one. Let's talk about your overall delivery. Firstly, initially for a couple of minutes, your voice was cracking. Was it because of nervousness
Yes.
or some health issue?
Not health issue. It was my first interview, so I was little nervous.
During internship, you didn't have an interview.
That is an online internship.
So you used to log in online. You didn't go to a place?
No.
Oh, okay. Your hands were repeatedly clenched like this. Now they are not, but earlier they were clenched like this, and they were stuck in the middle of the legs like this. That's a clear sign of nervousness. You do not give these nervousness signs, neither from your voice nor from your body language. Unnecessary bodily movements, signs of restlessness. Why? Why were you moving like this? Did you notice or didn't you? Alright. Why was that, by the way?
I was communicating, so I didn't get.
You didn't realize?
Yes.
I see. Low volume, try to sound a bit more confident. Now that doesn't mean that you need to shout. It means there are three different, pitches: low pitch, mid pitch, high pitch. You sounded somewhere in the vicinity of lower and mid. I want you to sound in the vicinity of mid. I wouldn't say high, but mid or mid plus, right? So that you appear confident when you speak. Try to maintain a bit more eye contact. Eye contact is the sign of confidence. When you talk to them, you look them in the eye. And I don't say continuously stare them in the eye, glare them. Say maintain it for 4 or 5 seconds, break it for a fraction, bring it back. Right? But do not do the other way around. Do not avoid repeatedly eye contact.
Okay.
Right? Moving on. Soften your T's and D's. Stuff like but and soften them. But and let the air flow out. Avoid repetitions of sentences. If you have decided that you're going to speak something, then speak it. Okay, before going for the interview, maybe you can do a little bit of meditation for 2-3 minutes so that you can calm your mind and all the extra thoughts that are occurring. So that while you speak, your brain decides, what to speak. Your brain can make better decisions. So you have decided, okay, this is a thought that is occurring to me and this is what I want to say. Then you say it in a flow. You don't break the sentence in the middle. You don't restart it. Sometimes you broke it twice. You restarted it for the third time and then you finally completed the message. But that leaves a gap in communication. Are you with me? That affects fluency. Moving on. While talking about salary, you gave a fixed number. And you might have noted I immediately agreed to it. What if, you gave a range, and what if you could negotiate at least once, at most once? What if you could earn a little more? But you gave a number, a fixed number, which I agreed to, and that's it. The opportunity that could have been there could not be there. Are you with me on this?
I thought I am a fresher, so as not mentioning the word fresher, I would give a less salary for now.
See, that is true. With experience, you are paid more.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
But this doesn't mean that you should be paid less if you do not have any experience.
Okay.
Are you with me? Moving on. Low volume I have already evaluated. Now let's focus on some grammatical and pronunciation mistakes. Human beings deals with mistakes. Tense related. When you say human beings, you're saying plural now.
Yes.
So deals with mistakes or deal with mistakes?
Deal with mistakes.
Physical activities or physical activity releases?
Physical activity.
Or you could say physical activities release.
Yes.
Again, tense mistake. Ground level fruits. We didn't quite explain it.
Sorry.
What do you mean by ground level fruits?
It's underground fruits, vegetables.
Yes. Do fruits grow underground?
No, vegetables, underground vegetables.
Yes. So there is a word for it, isn't it? Fruitation diet, isn't it?
Tradition diet.
Yes. Wherein you cannot consume anything that you extract forcefully.
Yes.
Anything that is shed
Yes.
by the plants,
By the
you only
plants.
consume that.
Yes.
And is that a fact? Or you just said it
Yes,
for the
sir.
sake of explanation?
No, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yes.
So that means you don't have radish,
No, I do not. I own not potatoes and not.
you don't have carrots. Okay, that's nice. I belong to a nuclear family or I hail from a nuclear family?
I hate.
You hail. You're a part of the family, they don't own you, do they?
Yes.
I see. Both partners' likes and dislikes matters. What's wrong with this sentence?
Both partner dislikes and likes matters.
Both partners' likes and dislikes matter.
Matter.
Because if it is plural noun, you don't apply SRS to the verb.
Yes.
He want to wear or wants to wear?
He wants to wear.
What do we apply with he? Has or have?
Has.
He do not or he does not?
He does not.
See, these are mistakes in basics of grammar. You have done better than this. Maybe because of nervousness you made these many mistakes.
Yes.
If he will not talk to me. If your complete sentence is future, your principal statement is future, which tense does your subordinate statement go in?
Simple.
Simple present, right? Then why would you apply will here if he doesn't talk to me like this? Parents should be kept in an orphanage. Orphanage means anathalaya. Parents को वहाँ भेज देंगे. Can you reformulate that sentence and what you meant by it?
Parents should have their own house at that time so that they can focus on their lives, not traumatized due to their children.
Yes. So you could say this way: parents should have their own house or their own personal space.
Yes.
If the children do not treat them well.
Yes.
Rather than be at the backside of their children. What does that mean?
Rather than traumatizing through their children.
Rather than expecting from their children.
No.
They can build a life of their own.
They can build their life of their own rather than having a same thought of their children that they are not
or
supporting.
Expecting from their children.
Yes.
He has already attempted suicidal case. If he has already attempted a suicide. That's what he wanted to say.
Yes.
Now pronunciation. Develop.
Develop.
Development.
Development.
Quarrel.
Quarry.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Similarly, opportunities.
Opportunities. Opportunities.
No, it's not opportunities, it's opportunities.
Opportunities.
Yes. Orphanage.
Orphanage.
Suicide.
Suicide.
Suicidal.
Suicidal.
Attempted.
Attempted.
Okay. This is it for now. These are certain areas that you must work and improve on. You can keep this sheet with you for your personal evaluation, and we shall also share the recording with you. If you have a question or doubt, go ahead.
No, sir. Thank you so
No?
much. No.
Alright then, all the very best for your interview.
Thank you so much, sir.
I hope